Shang-Chi is out and we're here with all the freshest spoilers, so let's get to it. But before we do, just know that there are spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled, turn away now. Shang-Chi has two after-credit scenes. The first one opens up Shang-Chi to the wider Marvel universe, and the second one sets up his own sequel. We're going to be talking about the first one in this video because someone popped up that we didn't expect to see. This scene opens up with Shang-Chi and Katie. They're chatting with Wong in the Sanctorum. And there are a few guests there as well, particularly a few of the Avengers. Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner are beaming in using holograms. They're all chatting about the 10 rings and how the tech they use is really strange. The weapons are sending out some type of signal or beacon into space too, which is worrying. Because they don't know who or what the rings are trying to get a hold of, if it's anything like the comics, maybe they're trying to get in touch with the McLuhans, the space dragons who were the original owner of the rings. But with Eternals right around the corner, I feel like this tech is going to be retconned into either an Eternals weapon or a celestial artifact. I hope that's not true, because not everything in the Marvel Universe has to be wrapped up in an interconnected web. I'd love for the super weapons to originate from diverse places instead of always coming from a small handful of alien races. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll cover who exactly that beacon is signaling to in a future video, but today, I want to talk about the Avengers who popped up in this scene because it's pretty important. Remember, I said both Bruce Banner and Captain Marvel were here. Bruce Banner, not Smart Hulk, but actual Mark Ruffalo playing the gamma-irradiated scientist. This is a very big change for the MCU. If you can recall Avengers Endgame, Banner had figured out how to merge with Hulk. Instead of being two separate, warring entities, they became one and the same. This was presented as the end of Bruce Banner's evolution. This was how he finally came to peace with the Hulk. But in the first Shang-Chi end scene, if he appears as the ordinary human Bruce Banner, does that mean that he is once again a separate personality sharing the same body as the Hulk? I mean, that would be great because I was personally never a fan of Smart Hulk. Professor Hulk was cool, but he was just kind of, he wasn't really the Hulk, you know? There's only one way I like my gamma-themed superheroes, strong and angry. Watching Avengers Endgame, I couldn't help but be disappointed that we'd never see a full-powered Hulk go a few rounds with Thanos or any of his minions. At that point, both Ruffalo and the Russo brothers suggested that Smart Hulk was going to be permanent. But this end scene in Shang-Chi means that Bruce Banner is back, at least, and that means naturally, it might be safe to assume that vintage, angry, Thor-punching Hulk is back too, I'm hoping. And that leads to another question. Since Bruce Banner appeared alongside Captain Marvel, does that mean he will be in the Marvels? Captain Marvel's sequel coming out in November of 2022. Let me know what you think about this, and let me know what you think about Professor Hulk. Catch you all in the next one. Until then, with great power comes great responsibility.